Have you ever wondered how some people, they just seem to be in the right place at the right time, again and again? And maybe you've noticed sometimes something happens so perfectly, so strangely aligned, and people ask, what are the odds? What if that pause wasn't a break in reality? What if it was reality whispering, you're aligned? Because perhaps you're not noticing synchronicities, perhaps you're creating them. You don't chase synchronicity, you become it. You breathe in intention and breathe out alignment. And the moment you do that, yes, exactly that, things start arranging themselves. People respond differently, ideas come faster, opportunities open wider. Because you've stepped into the truth. You're the signal the universe is tuning into. What's more thrilling than knowing? You didn't wait for signs, you became the sign. You didn't look for guidance, you radiated direction. You didn't need permission, because you already are the source. Now let me ask you, if a person believes that failure is feedback, and feedback is growth, and growth is success in motion, then when something goes wrong, has anything really gone wrong? Or has life simply whispered, turn here, this way is faster? That is the new operating system installing now. No more panic, just patterns. No more pressure, just process. Can you recall a time when you just knew something before it happened? How did you know? You didn't know how you knew, you just knew. That knowing, that intuitive, electric certainty, it isn't special, it's standard, it's natural, it's your default. Unless you forget it. But even forgetting is a form of remembering. Because what is lost teaches you the shape of what matters. So here's how it happens. You breathe into presence. You feel energy before words. You listen for the rhythm behind the noise. You see patterns inside the chaos. You act without attachment. And the world responds in kind. Isn't it fascinating that people reflect your energy? Your frame, your inner certainty, becomes their outer experience. They laugh when you laugh. They follow your eyes. They lean in when you speak from the centre of your being. Because charisma is presence amplified by belief. Let me show you something else. When you believe you're supported by the universe, when you carry the knowing that life wants to work through you, every obstacle starts looking like an initiation. Every delay starts feeling like divine timing. And every no sounds more like not yet. Do you know the feeling of flow? Where you're not doing the thing is doing you. That's not rare. That's home. That's where you live now. Because your beliefs, they aren't just thoughts. They're architects of reality. And your unconscious, it listens. It listens to your metaphors. It listens to your questions. It listens to your certainty. So as you're listening now, you might begin to wonder, what happens when you believe that people mirror your energy? That curiosity opens every door. That boldness awakens the universe. That synchronicity is your language. Because when those beliefs go deep, and they are now, you'll start to act differently. You'll notice things, feel things, say things. They'll pull the world into your rhythm. And here's a question. If confidence comes from within, and within is where your reality begins, then hasn't confidence always been your birthright? Exactly. Let's take it further. Imagine waking up tomorrow with the knowing that you are enough. You're magnetic, you're evolving, automatically, effortlessly. Every breath reinforces the new operating system. The one where self-approval is your engine, certainty is your gravity, and synchronicity is just the way of saying yes to life. Now you might not even remember how it felt to doubt, because doubt fades when purpose roars. Now feel this. Every time you notice a repeated number, a chance meeting, a perfect message at the perfect time, you're not receiving synchronicity, you're wielding it, because energy responds to intention, An intention responds to emotion, and emotion responds to story. So you change the story, and the world must rewrite itself around you. Here's a paradox. To attract everything, need nothing. To receive everything, let go of everything. And the moment you release control, you gain influence. Because detachment, it's not apathy, it's freedom. And freedom is magnetic, and gratitude is the gateway drug to miracles. The more you thank the moment, the more the moment gives you to thank. So breathe that in now. Let that settle. Feel it sinking deep. As this new belief system becomes not just true, but obvious. You may not even need to remember what changes. Because once your unconscious believes something, it simply acts as if it's always been that way. And isn't that a beautiful thought, or rather, a beautiful truth now? Because now you know, and always knew, that you are synchronicity. You don't just see it, you shape it, you speak it, you summon it, you are it. Now that you know that, everything else becomes easy, automatic, natural, aligned, just like you.